We've got everyone here who's going to be here.
I just started the YouTube broadcast.
Just so we don't potentially run into it, you know you're not streaming, yes?
What was that?
I said you know you're not streaming video, yes?
Discord.
Discord, he means there's no stream yet.
There we go.
On the left.
Alright.
Dear God, Colin.
Colin, it might be best if you mute yourself unless you're talking, because there's a car/wind factor in the background of the AirPods.
He's on it.
He's on it.
Let's see
He's on the case.
who we have a chance of having here. Grant versus Garrett, that's a guaranteed one-person show. Me versus Reed, guaranteed one person. Fred versus Adam, one person.
Hey, read it or watching it this week?
Fred will be watching, but he won't be here likely, is what he said.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
My guess is this is everyone we're getting tonight, because Jacob said he wouldn't, Ham said he wouldn't,
Yeah.
and Fred said he'd watch, but probably wouldn't join to chat.
Yep.
He's got family in town for Father's Day weekend.
So, I don't think we have any in-call matchups.
Wow.
Tragedy for the final week, but
Yeah,
That's how
me
it
and
goes.
Dave.
More commentary.
Is
at least we'll have some. Yeah, that's a marquee matchup.
Oh, David.
We have me versus Sam.
Can't wait to kick Eric's ass by 40 goals.
Time to get Dave in the playoffs.
That's it.
We'll just go ahead and start off with the games with most stakes. Why not?
Yeah.
We're gonna do Grant versus Garrett first.
Versus Bowser Mario. Yeah.
This game is absolutely freaking massive.
Winner moves on, loser gets relegated. That's literally it.
Those are
Simple
the
as that.
stakes. Absolutely insane.
Biggest game of the week right here.
Gary, what's your team name again?
Star-crossed allies.
There it
Grant
is.
with the same lineup he's had the entire season.
Oh no, I haven't been doing this. Can I get Grant's team correct over?
Lemons
I think it's
too.
Lemons too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Lemon.
Good.
Still got Hammer Bro, Drybones, and Coop for the Star-crossed allies. We should be going to Crystal, Wasteland, and Vanilla.
We don't hate those.
Vanilla.
Trying to remember.
Sure.
Dave, I haven't talked to you since. I am so sorry for.
Yeah, that would have been Dave's game. Dave would have had the most hype game of the entire season if he had just won that. And that would have made
What
other
round?
games in.
I still would have needed to come back by like 10 goal difference.
Would have
Well, it would have been chasing Fred, so it would have been less.
I didn't get a chance to
Fred
watch the podcast. What were Preds like for this matchup?
I think it's pretty balanced. I went. Ham, Colin, and me all went for you, and then Eric went Grant and two.
God damn it, that means that's gonna happen.
Was this the one that Hale switched his vote?
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't.
Great timing on the unmute.
Yes.
Phenomenal, actually.
I apologize for the police siren.
Who needs captains? Not us. Instantaneous goal. What? Oh my god,
Everything
Birdo's
is
a
slow-mo.
monster.
This Birdo's killing
Hey!
everyone. No way.
Glitching.
Hold on to it, critter!
I mean, Loki, you think you might have like the best team. Your entire team is good at like short like 2v2s and
Being
3v3s.
feisty. Depends if we can get out of our half.
Do you have the same sidekicks as Colin?
Yes.
ship.
Is you heard of Koopa? Or Hammer?
Yes. Yeah, Koopa, Drybone's Hammer Bro.
Then yeah.
I watched Colin's game against Reed last week to try and get any information, and Colin and
You can't.
I only have one character that shares the same statistics.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for sure.
The Did and my Boo and Toad.
But did. Oh my god, what a throw. DB 1v2. Just pass it on, buddy. Oh,
Charges
good
up the
timing.
ball to kick it very weakly.
Mega
Why didn't he super strike?
What?
Yeah.
What just.
He could have gotten at least 5.
That's a goal. Yeah. Actual throw. Oof. That was a.
Absolute prank from Berta.
That was a misplay for certain. Just take the shot.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was literally just like, if,
Curler.
dude, just pull up. Time and room.
I
That's
swear,
literally it. Hammer Bro with time and
anecdotally,
room.
Garrett has the best Hammer Bro in the entire league, but unfortunately the statistics point to Danny's, which was shocking.
That's how it goes. Just keep running, Dry Bones. Why?
Pass it to the Hammer Bro who
The
just
legendary
got
double
murdered.
Birdo, you're cooked.
It's kind of horrifying, frankly.
Let's ask Colin.
Teleport. Oh my god, that was my own shell. Good. Pull up. Hammer Bro, are you stuck on the wall?
I'm scared.
Who's gonna ice?
Bombs.
What the hell?
Double
What?
Birdos. Oh.
Literal hell is happening.
Double Birdo is a force to be reckoned with.
What the fuck is this? It's certainly something. The incredible teleport! Teleport, you stupid idiot! It works! God, he's such a
Second
showboat!
He
Get
dodged
this
the
guy on
shot.
Jaco's
He's a
team!
genius.
Get this man on Jaco's
He's
team!
running in the corner to dodge the shot.
Get that boy on Jaco's team. That's where he belongs. That should be a goal. Oh my, what a save. Okay. Confused. Pass it on. Oh my god. He somehow put him into a better defensive position with that hit. That's terrifying. Pass it. Okay, now you don't want to pass it. Sweet spot. Put back. Bang. Good. Team's actually playing like they matter to, or like they mean something today. I think this is our first 3. I don't think we've had a 3 yet.
This is the first 3 of the match, and the bread shell took the ball from Drybones.
Yes, it did.
It didn't hit him, but it dispossessed the ball.
Deal. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Can't wait for the day when Bowser Jr. is not on Grant's team.
I literally Bowser
Can't wait
Jr. was
for him
top
to
of
be
my
on Grant's
draft
team
board
for
at the beginning
forever.
of the season. And then I got 10th. Okay.
Well,
That might be the first kick I've ever seen from Critter. Crit, go for the ball. Okay. Why are the captains not matching up against each other? This is so weird. Okay. Koopa. Okay. I feel like Danny's Koopa just doesn't even have the same AI as this one.
Danny's Koopa has discipline. Oh shit.
Yeah, I've gone through this the last 2 weeks in a row, losing game 1 after being up by 2, so
I think the only thing that
no
can save
surprises.
Colin is
Pull
Grant
up!
Williams one.
Pull up, Hammer Bro! Incredible steal if this goes. I don't know where my own Koopa is. I can't see it.
Well,
Critter comes up to midfield.
massive. What a boost.
Critter
Game
comes
saving
up to
boost.
midfield to steal the game.
What a kick.
That Critter just decided to get out.
What a risky play.
We go to Wasteland next. I believe that was Garrett's pick. Like
I'd
Wasteland.
like to
is
point
Garrett's
out that the stat page of the website is now semi-live. It shows the leaderboards. If you click on it, it shows the top 10 for each stat.
Oh, nice.
Look, it
The
is
other
looking pretty
pages
good.
in the stats do not work, so don't bother clicking on them. It won't do anything. But there's some
If
progress.
we made any money, then we should be paying Colin more.
Can you repeat really quickly where I would find the top 10 stats?
Our website.
On the website specifically.
SPL.
Okay.
Go
Yeah.
to SPL, then go to stats, I think, and then it will take
Yeah,
you
yeah, you're good. I was on the spreadsheet, but now the game's on, so I'm gonna go back to that.
top 10 in each of the stats that's currently on the display.
Word up. Watch the intro.
I was like, let's watch the intro of every single game tonight, and then I
Nope.
remembered.
Let's
How
watch
long
the
is
intro,
this?
but only until Shy Guy's expression changes. And then immediately kick out of it. Okay. Nice crease. Okay.
I take personal offense to this request, Garrett.
I think that it will.
So
In fact,
this
you're the
is
only person who it
straight
matters
up,
for.
Garrett is into the play-in games
If with a win.
with a win. Yeah. Sorry, I just meant that's what that like the winner of this is.
It is literally winner goes to the top 4, losers in the bottom 2.
And then that'll third versus fourth will be goal difference dependent. Which
And there's a potential that I make second. Oh my god.
He's right
Okay.
in front of Critter.
Get the bananas from behind. Honestly,
Are we doing play-in games this stream or next one?
no, definitely not
part,
this
part
stream.
of playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's part of playoffs. Maybe next week. Okay, Hammer Bro, why are we not just taking shots? That's like your whole point.
I don't think that you can make top 2, Garrett, because either Reed or I will be 5 and 3.
Okay, then yeah, that's. I'm going off of the mini predictions that Colin made last week off the top of his head, where it said top 4. I have no actual idea. Nice.
Big goal from the man.
Anyone else feel as though there's been no lightning? Because there hasn't been.
There
There it
hasn't
is.
been.
That's the first lightning of the match. It's been a minute and a half.
Ask and you shall receive.
That just gave me
Truly.
not PTSD for me, but funny memory of the lightning when you played against Danny on this map and the lightning struck like all 5 people and Koopa just shot it from half field.
That's a goal. Oh, good save. Charge ball, Birdo, half court usually is automatic. Sure, let's do that. That's a great play. Good decision making.
I thought he was being a genius when he let the ball land. He's like, oh, it's charged up. He's gonna teleport. Nope. Hit a hospital pass to Mario.
On the ground. That's what we want. Stomping turts. You know what he does. It's what he does. Stomping. That's it.
Pretty much sums up the Mario franchise. Stomping turds.
Rush. Stomping turts. That's his entire purpose. All right, now's when we don't want the ball. Take the shot real quick. Oh!
Oh no!
Are you gonna go into slow mo?
I will say
All
the
part of the
Bowser
greater
Jr.
plan.
team might be one of the lowest turts per player in the league.
Who scored the first goal for Mario again?
Mario.
Mario, then Hammer Bro
I
for.
deleted it. And
Starcross.
replaced it with the second one, and I couldn't remember.
Whoa, big banana. What? Just a whiffed pass? Dude, that Birdo deke is absurd. The spin move? I feel like it lasts for so long.
Yeah.
Oh! Sonic Roar? We got Big back.
Tiny Hammer Bro.
Teeny tiny Hammer. Okay, still just with the same amount of power, though.
Oh, that's a big.
Well!
Mario
Go for
will
it.
get to go big immediately and start stomping.
Start stomping turts.
There you go.
There he goes. There he goes.
Starts
Takes
rolling.
a shot.
Oh, he
Takes
took a
another
shot
shot.
without stomping everyone.
Nope. That just pass it on. Take another shot. You're stomping turts.
Yep.
Pass it
There you
on.
go.
Oh yeah.
TP.
That's like the
TP.
furthest out we've ever seen a goal converted.
That
'cause
might
he
be
didn't
the
make it
furthest
through the goal.
teleport. Yeah.
Critter like
Whoa.
came forward at the last second.
Insane.
DB with an incredible decision to teleport as he sees the
Don't
critter
forget,
come up.
all-star polls still are alive.
Submitted mine last night.
Yeah. I have to make a new one, including
Good
some of
steal.
Garrett's players.
I feel like this team is definitely like most underappreciated. Is definitely up there. Is some of the members of this four.
You don't like have
Take a shot, buddy.
None of them like really like it's a very well-rounded team performance.
Oh, that's a huge sonic roar. Oh my god.
I know,
That's for the
right?
game. That's for the
Uh-oh.
game. Oh my god.
Grant wants to stay in tier 1.
Oh my god. What?
Hello, boys. Is
Second time ever.
real Colin has arrived.
Well, real
take
Colin,
it
you
back.
missed a 4 out of 5 Mega Strike performance
Take it
just now
back. We're
from
actually
Bowser
the worst
Jr.
team that's ever been made, and no good
Oh
things are
my
allowed to happen
God.
because I picked last in the draft.
He gets 4 out of 5.
Less
Is there a
than
way
10
we can
seconds
fix
left.
that?
My word.
This is
Map
3
3.
weeks in a row I've now blown a lead in the last 10 seconds of a match.
Sounds like bad coaching.
I'll agree with Colin.
An undisciplined play.
I'll go and say that I've taken enough shit this week. I do not need to be hearing that. This season has been fucking miserable.
At least you don't have Daisy anymore.
I literally lost to Daisy this season, so honestly,
Go into
Daisy's
the
only win this
shout.
season.
Forgot you were the only one who lost to Daisy.
Yeah. And we are
Anyone have a
notoriously
shout
bad
for
on vanilla
vanilla
map.
Pipes.
Give the man what he wants.
Let's go.
Popeyes.
We are notoriously bad on vanilla maps.
Is this game 3? I was
Yeah.
like,
Three.
Yeah.
not watching.
You missed the second ever 4-goal Mega Strike.
Jeez.
And I think my 5th game in 2 seasons, losing in the last 10 seconds. Where'd we
Oh,
get,
what
how'd
a
we get Sonic
scream.
Roar off the rip? How did we get Scream off the rip like that?
Many tiny people.
Many men.
Banana.
What? Hit the shell.
What the? Did that bounce off
Discipline
the green?
Koopa play? Discipline
Got
Koopa
shelled.
play.
What?
Scott
Oh.
Sterling again, because
What
I'm the
just-
only one that ever
Oh.
happens to. I'm the
Happened.
only one that happens to.
It happened to me last week. You show.
Another Sonic? Are you serious?
What a play by
Why,
Mario.
why did Mario just stand there
So
like that for a
big.
second? DV.
Another Sonic. That fast. This
Oh,
team
God.
does do one thing very well, and it's not give up. So we got that in our corner.
Look at that shy guy go.
I need to run more stats on teams' performances and their off colors.
You should. I'm devastated we're not in gold this week.
Colin, you're
They could
fucked.
have made up the goal difference if
Where's-
they were in goals.
I only need to make up a 13 on you.
Yeah.
This
That's
game
what Ray-
so far is going, I think, the way I need it to go. I just.
Is that a shy guy?
Shy guy, regular.
No.
goal.
Was it Shy Guy?
Yeah.
That's gold. Oh, he doesn't have a Coop. It was Shy Guy.
And Dry Buns is out for the rest of the game.
Decked mid teleport.
I'm sure it's passing straight to the enemies. Come on. What did we slip on? What did we slip on? What?
They're slide tackling.
I love that he's
Yeah,
been slipping and just
So
repeatedly
what is the
smashing
point
them.
of going big if you can just be tackled as if you're normal size?
Great question.
It doesn't actually do anything.
You can stomp.
He's big though.
He's
Oh,
He's so
can
big.
stop.
God.
not Grant. This is the map
That
I
Chain
lost
Chomp
the
is just
2
going.
minute and 18
Lost the
second
ball.
overtime to Grant.
People's
He's on the
champion.
pipes. Oh no.
Happiness doesn't exist.
Oh my god.
A Hattie for this Shy Guy.
Shy Guy's on fire right now.
Eric's a terrorist.
He's a terrorist.
I'm sorry.
You're responsible for this somehow.
Direct link between Eric and this Shy Guy's performance.
Sure. How does that go on an arc? Alright.
We'll have to check the
Need
VOD
the Shy
to
Guy
see
test.
who
All
talked
Shy
about
Guys
that
need to be
Bowser
tested at the end of the
Megatrick.
season.
I mean, this just sort of proves my point that if you don't have an offensive captain, you can't win. So, or a shooting captain specifically.
Who's the highest rank? Well, Jacob's.
Granted, it was with 3 dry
Positive
bones,
in
but
the
Fred
other-
did win with a non-shooting captain.
Granted, 3 dry bones. The rules don't really apply there.
Bones. Jacob's doing well with a balanced captain. And the
What
other
the hell
conference.
is that hammer bro?
True.
He's also in a shit conference.
Yeah.
And now,
The other conference.
playoffs will review.
I mean, Freddie won with a non-shooting captain, and Drybones is not a shooter. So I kind of supports his case quite
Well,
honestly.
Drybones is a
The
shooter
grilled
on the
cheeseburger
basis
there, Eric,
of-
is
Oh
insane.
Mario, you gotta pop
Really
it.
bad glitches there.
Mario, you gotta
Drybones
pop
is a
it.
shooter
Cheeseburger is way too
just
big.
because he uses
Mario,
his
you gotta
skill
pop
shot.
it. Bro is just
Alright.
No star.
He's still got it.
he chokes.
Oh.
He goes for 5.
That
He probably
really-
needed the 5 though.
Good chip.
Was 4-3-6-1.
Insane.
A rude chip from Bowser Jr.
4-3.
Bowser Jr. had 5 goals in the last 10 seconds.
They didn't even
in
do a
That's
two
how it
kickoff.
was.
games.
That was
Like
a 0.0 second goal. They didn't even do a kickoff.
This does support my case that it truly means nothing. If you can auto draft a team and never make a single change and make playoffs, that the actual personal contribution of yourself needs to matter more somehow. Because this
Well,
is
it
2
matters
seasons in a row.
for-
This auto drafted team has now eliminated people who have played the whole season.
To be
twice.
fair, to that point, auto-drafted teams win fantasy leagues I'm a part of so frequently.
Yes.
Including our league this year, where I was half auto-drafted and won. Or no, that was my other league.
You're sort of proving my point that actually doing the work doesn't mean anything.
It's,
I mean, it's,
yeah,
we're watching
everything's
AI
a crap
simulation.
shoot
There's
in
no way
life.
to make it.
I say that is that's a good point. It's his AI.
Makes it really difficult to enjoy actually putting effort into it.
I mean, I enjoyed it, and I did shitty last season.
I'm vibing.
Yeah, you actively traded
No.
away the best captain in the league.
No one
'Cause he was
understands.
doing
why he's
shit for me.
despair.
This is a toad now.
Hamilton is the only one. Alright, this is you and Reed.
Me and Reed, so that's Big CD versus the Mighty Luigi.
Yeah, got those.
Going to
I would say you
Storm
guys are
Ship,
easy.
Vanilla and Lava. Wastelands did not make it through. Shocking.
Donkey Kong better.
Who would have thought?
Donkey Kong better get some ZD.
We are still undefeated on this map, although we have not gotten to play here in like 5 weeks. No one has let us come back. Although Luigi
Dan
also is a lightning themed captain. This could be bad.
He's good on the other lightning map too.
Yeah, true. That's his lightning map. We really need to start putting more stock in that theory. What's Danny's lava pit record?
Is there a
6-0?
Yeah. Me and Danny were putting in our lineups last night at the same time at like 11:55.
Love that. Love to hear that.
I will say, I think
Because I'm locked in, I didn't put Lava Pit as my first, so Colin doesn't get the snipe unless he tried to snipe Thunder
it is
Island.
a little bit damning that Daisy is so poor on the dump when she is a garbage captain.
Is there a UFO map that Diddy can go to?
Crystal.
I guess Crystal. There's the
Crystal,
laser.
yeah.
Diddy is good on Crystal.
There's the Zeet Muncher himself. Double hand overhead.
Muncher.
Luigi, slow down.
Dan, you feel good on inputs?
Yeah, I got him.
Very cool. I know you've been doing this longer than I have. Just making sure you're good. Nothing has changed on that side.
Yeah, I would say it's all the same unless it doesn't go to map 3, then I just got a void.
The only thing that's different is also skill shot assists, which we will call out. I had to same day ship my HDMI port apparently broke in my computer sometime between when I went to bed last night and this morning. So I had to same day ship a USB-C to HDMI cord today.
What's happening? DK bug, let's go.
What does DK do?
Sometimes when people hit him, he doesn't actually fall over.
Nice.
He just kind of like misses one step, but he stays standing.
Does that work for lightning?
People don't talk about it enough.
I feel like it's weird with DK going to the. I feel like I always see DK going to the left. He's really going to the right. We need a right versus left stats.
I was just thinking up of random stats to make it this way.
I'm all for it, quite honestly.
I'm against it.
It wouldn't be that bad because we all pretty much always put the stats in that way. With the left team as team 1 and the right team as team 2.
Oh, Toad downfield. Free agent.
That's a big pickup. Toad 2 All-Star on the All-Star ballot.
Is this David's Toad?
This is Dave's Toad.
How did that not hit Critter? How close does
Bomb.
it be for
Never
Thunderwood?
lived.
Oh, star.
I really thought no one was gonna put in a waiver claim until I checked it, like, whatever, Thursday morning, and I saw Reed had done one, and I was blown away.
What was Reed's waiver claim?
He dropped Boo for a Toad.
Oh, interesting.
It's a great deal. You're an all-star caliber player.
Yeah, All-Star nominee.
Future all-star
He
team
plays
captain.
them in the back spot. I like Toads back there more than I like Boos. I like putting Boos in the midfield and Toads in the back.
They don't have enough
Toad,
weight
for some
to
reason,
play
is really good
defense.
defender.
Will Luigi get to use his star? No, it doesn't matter.
Boo.
This game 1? This is game 1, right?
One. I love Boo.
Yeah.
He pops the star and then passes it.
And then just
I love this game.
toe poke.
3-0! Regular season scoregami!
Let's go. I didn't want to say anything.
Hold on, Tiffany, I'm updating the stats so it shows up on the
Dude,
Scoregami page.
I'm gonna feel really bad.
Okay. I'll get out
I'm
the
gonna
cells.
feel
then we'll
It's gonna
update
take a
it.
really
second.
bad for the first person I get Braziled on.
I forgot no one's been Braziled. 3-0 is now filled in. Now the lowest score that hasn't been filled in is 7-0. Or like 6-4. Or the lowest single team score hasn't been filled in is 6-4.
6-4, 7-0. That does not feel likely.
So 7-0 is the lowest total score, 6-4 is the lowest single team score.
This is Reed's pick of vanilla, so can I get a shout from the crowd?
Galaxy.
Classroom.
I want to go.
The music.
We did Galaxy last week. We haven't done the class.
The music.
Call me music.
So Gary's done. Gary's been eliminated.
This is, if Reed wins, I think there's a good chance that Grant makes top 2. If I win, I make top 2.
Yes.
I don't.
Grant has clinched
Reed-
top 4.
Well, actually, no. Reed has the conference win tiebreaker. So winner of this is top 2.
Winner of this is top 2, yes, because you already have goal difference on Grant.
Yeah, and then Reed would have conference on both of us.
Unless you somehow like lose this game by 7 and then win the next game by 1. That's the only scenario where the winner of this isn't top 2. If Reed ends up in the Reed's gonna could end up in the play-in game because he lost to me.
Which would be valid.
Yeah, I mean, you should be punished for losing, for being probably the only team in the conference to lose to me. Unless I pull off an upset today against Dan.
Didn't I predict you would beat Danny this week?
Yeah, you're the only one who predicted me to beat Danny.
Yeah.
Or maybe I predicted myself, just on hope.
Eric may have just solidified the golden picker by getting Grant right.
Let's go!
That may have just done it. I did not run any math on that, but I don't think.
Ham lost in the woods somewhere. It has just fallen to his knees.
Who scored for me?
DK.
Could have guessed that.
Yeah.
Is he the only person who scored for me this series?
Today, yes.
Boo,
Actually, no, you had
Boo
one
got-
boo.
Boo
You had
got
one boo.
Barry got one. That's like number 2 on the year.
Wait, who hasn't scored? Oh, it's 2 of free agent boos haven't scored. They're the only 2 who haven't.
Every goal is massive for the golden boot for TK.
He should have lit almost. Actually, in goals per game. Well, no, because it's.
Yeah,
it's,
like he and PD are close,
it's weird
so
because.
he needs every goal.
Yeah, I don't know what the stats are because it's weird mid-series.
Yeah.
That was quite the save
PD
from
has
Critter.
a bad series, and DK maintains 2 goals per game.
He's had a massive lead coming in.
PD did?
I guess he had. Well, you have 39. No, PD is outscoring. It's 39 to 42.
Yeah.
PD probably will get it. But Mario's 3rd at the moment, but that will change.
The big Nosh.
Big Nosh. Dude, I think the most wild thing is that there's 2 very good Monties and 3 very mid Monties.
Give it up for Big Nosh and Mr. Monty.
Big Nosh and Mr. Monty are great. The other 3 Monties are like inconsequential.
People don't understand the importance of naming your sidekicks well.
Montgomery Mole, ass.
I had a significant decline in performance when my Boo and Toad were named Floating Nosh and Lil Nosh.
Named them to Barry and Terry. They upped their performance.
Yeah, no. That's right when our season turned back around.
So I think I don't know who I was talking to at some point. I think Jaco. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But I was running stats on,
This
and
is
they're on the
insane.
website now of the. Oh, I'll shut up for the last second of this.
Oh my
Critters.
god, that dry bone just got kicked 30
Here's
yards.
my hero. If we score here, this-
Your critter has just endured so much, Austin.
yeah, dude, he got pelted into the back of the goal like 3 separate times. And... No way!
Oh my! I'm still alive. I'm
The
still alive.
shoot.
I'm alive.
Colin's not done yet. If it didn't matter so much, I'd say if they win, we'll send the 3rd game to Wasteland just for fun.
I mean, I'm not making it anyway. I assume Dan banned Crystal.
I don't think so.
Dan, what did you ban? What was the damn ban?
Wastelands?
Wasteland.
Ah. I like it where you're on mic with each other and still didn't ban each other's first picks.
Dude, my critter is going insane. Oh,
He
please
is.
don't
I
now.
can't wait to see how many saves he has at the end.
EK. Shoot it.
Pass it to Barry.
Let Boo have it.
Charge the ball. This is not gonna last long.
Help from the hammer, bro.
Oh.
There's a banana minefield out there.
No.
Oh my god.
Ow.
And he gets
Holy
banana.
shit.
No way that
Charge
just
the ball.
happened.
How did that
And
not
he
go
Monty
in?
gives it to no one.
Oh my!
Yes, critter.
Oh, dude, he is insane.
Give him some help.
Oh.
Hot hands, skill shot assist.
Game 3.
Give this critter some help.
Toad skill shot assist into Dry Bones bone there.
Yeah.
That's my all-star.
Dry bones.
Yeah,
Dry
you got a
bones.
bone.
Oh
What I was
my
saying before. Oh my. It's, what I was
25
saying
saves.
before is I was running the stats for top 10s in a lot of in all the categories. And Mr. Monty, like, there's plenty of stats that's just like the top 10 are all captains. And that's why I also have like sidekicks just to show the sidekicks separately. But the top 10 is just everyone, and it'll be 9 captains, and Mr. Monty will be like slot in at like 6th. and I'm just like, how is there a sidekick that's just so distant than all of the other sidekicks?
Is he the only? Well, I consider him the only legacy sidekick, even though I'm sure there's some people who have had a sidekick on their team that they did.
I mean, I have a dry bones. I had a dry bones for the length of the season last year, so I
Jacob
started
is the
with
only
one.
person who has a core of his previous team. That you-
I mean, besides captains, there's like Fred Waluigi.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he has multiple. He has a core. Like he built around his team from last season.
Yeah. What about Dave's Toad that he dropped?
Dave didn't have. I'm saying like having 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just want to kick everyone out of the league who doesn't show up.
Do it. 8-man league next season. Get rid of the speed captains.
One
Delete
goal
them
for
from
the
standings
Weege.
this season.
They can be free agents.
And that's basically just a relegation week next year.
We just instead of we change relegation from stats to attendance, and
Then the only
definitely
person who
don't.
would, if we kicked everyone out who doesn't attend, the only person who would still get relegated is Anderson, and that seems right. Man has won one game. Not one series.
He made his bed and he will lay in it.
He has one singular.
Listen, Peach is a different kind of despair.
He has Daisy now. Peach and Diddy have the same stats, and I've won 7 out of 7 games and lost 9. I'm almost 500 with a character with the same stats.
Mighty Luigi. God damn it.
So Dan, you're telling me I wouldn't get a
we need
win
this to be
with
like,
Peach
we need
and
this to
Triple
get up to
Shy
like
next
9.
season?
Guarantee you wouldn't.
I don't want Austin to get eliminated. Wait, actually, Austin, you can't get eliminated if I lose. But I guess you're fighting for top 2.
Yeah.
Because Gary's eliminated.
Which is huge.
Yeah. But one of those 2 is always going to be eliminated. Top 2 is massive, though.
Yeah, you're into upper bracket of playoffs, and like last season, it was already
Probably
like, being in the upper
playing-
bracket. pretty
Although
much.
Adam's I'd be scared of Adam. You could get, as the 4 seed, you might get Fred.
Big Nosh. Yeah.
If you lose and play into you get relegated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, based on the current format, that is, you know,
It's a
not
very
fully
strong
locked
team.
in based on how we want to
I
do
would
it.
odd and stuff.
Oh my god!
No
Low
shot
charge
that
blue
goes
shot
in.
from
What
the corner.
the fuck?
What a
Barry.
good son. Goes in
Barry.
base.
Oh my days.
There's a chance.
You can do it.
Very,
Fi-
very.
For the first time all year, the sidekicks are carrying DK. Literally. Unexperienced feelings for DK.
Yeah, I wonder if you've had a goal, a game this year where DK didn't have a goal, and you still won.
Yeah, probably not. Probably, I doubt he hasn't scored in a single game this winter. He's been insane. He's bathing
Oh.
in fire. Never coming to Snap again. Oh. Toad
Stand on your head, critter. Toad.
Is that the big Nosh?
It didn't go in. It hit DK above the net and they counted it a goal. It hit his foot.
Is that a DK goal then?
Didn't even see that. Who am I
Oh, yeah.
crediting that goal to?
It gave it
I
to
think
Monty, but that may be a redirect from DK.
Give DK a skill shot assist.
Dude, VAR has never been needed more. It hit his foot.
I might need to look back on the replay on that one. This game, the official scorer might need to change who that goal is credited to.
That is, dude.
I might need to look into that one.
We are probably 300 games in, if not close. The fact that this
how
game
many-
is still giving.
We know
The
how
fact
many we
that
had. Season 1.
DK got
It was
shot
like-
up into the net.
We're probably not at. We're probably not there. We crossed well over 160 in season 1, so we're probably like.
We did 106 this game or this season.
Okay. So I'd
Yeah,
say
we're
we're
about
probably
almost-
over
yeah, dude.
250.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably around
And
260,
we are
270
still
range.
getting brand new, incredible shit like that.
Donkey foot. Donkey Kong foot.
The donkey foot. The monkey's paw.
The monkey
The
spot.
monkey's paw.
The monkey's
Everyone's
paw.
on
Is that the
Monkey
game
by
winner?
the
Is everyone just
monkey.
gonna
The
burn?
monkey's paw, girls.
I like the big Nosh there, just sacrificing himself into the fire to kill.
That's a win for ZD.
Dude, I hope
Win
they
for
show that in
ZD.
the
I've been
highlights.
eliminated, I believe, from playoff consideration.
Dude, I hope they show that in the highlight package. I need to see that one more time. Strikers is tripping if they don't include that. The game winner.
There's a
Here it
Frederick.
is.
This is it. Here it is.
Yeah, I've officially been eliminated. The Mushroom Kingdom. Mushroom Kingdom is set.
If that
Well,
counts,
not
What the
officially.
fuck was that?
I would not have blinked an eye if they didn't count that as a goal. That's so funny, the fact that they did.
That's
Is the
Dude, look at
Is
his
the only
face.
the most insane thing I've seen.
Look at his face. Look how he's feeling right now.
is the only game left in the Mushroom Kingdom me and Dan this week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mushroom Kingdom is set. Dan is 1. Austin is 2. Grant is 3. Reed is 4. Gary's 5. Well, actually, me and Gary could switch. I could pass Gary for 5, but that doesn't matter.
Alright, let's go ahead then. Let's go ahead and run your game.
Yeah, you can run our
And
game
then
because
we'll
it
finish
doesn't
off
matter.
with Spellcasters. Even though
The only
they're-
thing that can change is I could pass Gary for 5.
And there Diddy goes in the purple. It's over.
Give me the
Oh, you're
goal.
done.
He's
You're about to
done.
get rinsed.
I might
Ju-
have to leave in the middle
That's why he's
because of
done.
the pizza.
I just want to know real quick. I'm not sure how much longer I have on mic because there's shit going on in the background, but I will be watching regardless on
All right,
YouTube or whatever.
Your clinch top 4. Oh, my pizza's here, but you're probably not getting.
I'm probably not what.
I don't know. His
He's gotta
pizza's here.
get
He's
the
gotta go.
Oh, I've clinched top 4, but what?
And we don't know. He had to go get the Zaw.
Okay, well, I'm curious what
Pizza.
it was.
The pizza is priority here.
I guess so.
God, now I want a pizza. God damn it, Colin.
He can't hear you. He's getting his own.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a chance that Colin getting relegated just purely comes down to the way that we drew up tiebreakers, and there are a whole bunch of ways that you could, well, you might just lose. But there are like very reasonable ways that you could do tiebreakers where Colin could have made it and not Reed.
Very true. I hadn't thought about that.
Because Colin beat him in the head-to-head. Dude, I have never seen that Birdo celebration.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! We're gonna,
What was
we're gonna be
that?
19 seconds in.
Alright, Colin, what did you say? What were you saying?
You're clinch top 4, but you're probably not getting top 2.
Wow.
Oh
Thanks for
my.
the
I
belief.
got 6 in the red off that.
City?
6 in the green off a freeze.
Thanks for the belief, Colin. I appreciate it.
It's a
You're
goal
in the
difference
play-in
game.
games. That's
You're
huge.
down like 16 in goal difference. It's not an opinion thing. That's a facts
Just be
thing.
happy that you won last week and Dave isn't chasing you down. That would be a
Well,
scared man.
It could. Well, there is still a chance that Jaco just might lose.
He's playing ham.
And
Hamilton could triple his wins.
God, I love this Koopa.
No, this is not what we want. Diddy. We don't want.
There you go,
we
Birdo.
do not want the
Yes,
captains on
Birdo.
the field.
Moving up
We do
field.
not want the captains on the field.
Oh, and also Austin, I'm sorry.
He
me,
almost 6
me
in the
winning
grade,
last week
that.
offended you so much.
So lame. I want the chase.
I listened to the pod and it really seemed like I had hurt Austin's feelings by beating Eric.
I have like
Definitely
6
made
pixels
things
on
a
this.
lot harder for certain people.
I have like 6 pixels on this stream. Let's go. Oh,
What?
did he?
I'm only in it for the narrative.
Stop giving me Diddy. We don't want the captains on. Oh!
Granted,
What?
your only 2 goals have come when
Oh
Diddy's
my.
on the field.
Oh,
That's
I
a skill
thought he
shot
almost hit
assist.
that back into the Scott Sterling. The whole
Yeah,
goal
all,
is
all
open
3 of your
and
goals
he
are
put it
Diddy,
back
by the way.
post.
That's good. He didn't score a single goal last week, so it's time for him to step up.
What just happened?
I mean, now that goes all dry bones.
Dave, did you watch the last podcast?
I watch every pod, brother.
Yeah, he
So-
emailed me his all-star pick. Don't worry.
So, you heard about the fact that it may have been established I'm weak to speed characters.
Brother.
Colin, as you descend into sadness, think about the fact that we are in firm scoregami potential already.
I mean, I just
And game
kind of
record
wanted.
potential.
It's like we're reaching record potential here.
I just kind of wanted to. If I could have swept this week, which very unlikely, I would have pulled out 500 in individual like games, not series score, but game score on the season. And I think that would have. I was like, I don't care if I get eliminated. If I pulled that off, that would have been insane for a Diddy manager.
Even if you lose this series, I think anyone submitting an all-star ballot should heavily consider Colin.
I call him
do think
second
it's
on
funny-
mine.
I do think it's funny that there's a very good chance I win the manager vote of All Stars while getting last in the conference.
No captains. Oh, this hammer rose going. Never mind, he's been bombed. Not a chain
I think
chomp.
Reed's gonna finish out with the Beck's pick statistics because he won on his pick today, even though it wasn't Wasteland.
This is my pick, so yeah, if I lose this, I will lose off that.
We got
Score's getting up there.
Scoregami charts.
7 to 4 would not be scoregami. 7 to 5 and 8 to 4 would be.
So we need
8 to 5 would not be.
This
more
critter's
goal.
taking a beating.
One more.
I'd be fine with 8 to 7, which also would not be scoregami.
Bowser touches 9, then guaranteed. Ooh.
Yes.
Bowser is in
If
the
I'm
sky. Oh,
We need
he
the
can
Freddy
scream.
magic. We need the purple Freddy magic.
Does
Or we're
it
in
come
purple.
down?
Purple doesn't work.
No one
anymore.
No one gets Freddy magic. We need gold. Can we chroma key out purple? Is it 2v1 and we're having Koopa shoot the ball? Again? It's a
We're not-
2v1!
Whoever.
He's
There we
dead
go.
on the ground.
Scoregami.
Look at him waving.
8 to 5 would not be.
Yeah, we need no more goals. Or 2 more.
7 to 6 also would not be.
Yeah. It's not looking good for the holdout.
I need
There's a
3
lot of
more.
action going on.
Danny's team does not know that they have nothing to play for.
Danny, I told you
Team
to
only
rest the
knows one thing,
starters.
and that's shoot the ball.
I told you to rest the starters.
They
Up
didn't
in
want to.
Pete's. One last
They
time.
said they feel
Spotlight.
better if they're not
No
fresh, no
goal.
rest.
Fill out the chart. No.
God damn it, Danny.
Need another goal.
He's
One more goal.
8-6 is good.
One more
9-5
goal.
is good. We
Any
need
more
one
goal,
goal.
unless it's 8 to 7 or 8 to 5 at this point, it's scoregami.
It's looking like it's gonna be 8-5. No.
No, the save. Critter.
Look what you've done, Danny.
Look at those claws.
you're happy, Danny.
he put him on. Come on, you really should have just told Danny.
You're only
pick
supposed to
up
have the
those
map.
claws.
You're not supposed to have claws on this map.
We had a special order with the ref today that you could wear the claws on Crystal Canyon.
Okay, I gotta go, but I'm gonna be watching.
Bye, Fred.
Peace, Red.
Sounds good. We go to Thunder Island next.
I was semi-okay with Thunder Island just because it's chaos, and I think chaos helps me.
Chaos is just, it's good watching. It's good viewing.
It is good viewing. I was like, I don't really want vanilla because you're just better than me. So
I love the stands on this map. There's just people floating midair next to a rock. Oh my god.
All right. Great start.
I'd like to file a grievance against the league for the amount of times that my team has worn purple.
They're setting you up for failure with the purple.
You needed your conference to be loaded with the off reds and off yellows.
I need my conference to be loaded with the peaches and the daisies. This is what I needed.
Yeah, all the shooting captains are red and yellow. It has nothing to do with that statistic.
Nope, not at all. It's just the colors. That's what it comes down to. Oh, Birdo, stay on! No!
I'm literally gonna win more out of conference series than interconference series, which just shows what the difference in the conference is. Considering I will have played 3 out of conference games and 5 intercon. I'll go 2-1 out of conference and 1-4 in conference.
You'll see the truth in
You
playoffs.
did go 2-0 against green captains within both conferences.
Yeah, I took that Yoshi and Luigi. Like, those are good wins.
What, Bowser? Why are we pass it to Koopa there?
I was waiting for the reaction. Check out this pass from Bowser. That was a dime.
Just
That's a skill
passes
shot.
it
That's a
straight
skill
to
shot
Koopa.
assist. Skill shot assist, man, by the way.
He
Yeah, I
dimed
got
him
it.
up.
The skill shot is
Just
reg-
absolutely
regular
dimed
assist
up
for Bowser.
other Koopa.
That's like the leading skill shot assister in the league, I think.
And he just got some PTSD from playing Rocket League with me.
Why do we keep passing it to them in the middle?
He's got the red hat. He looks like he's part of the red team.
He's right.
Man, I want a Nintendo hat.
We don't talk about the Did's problematic political beliefs enough.
His name is Diddy. Like, what did we think his political beliefs were?
I don't know about his political beliefs, but he has some other troubling beliefs.
What about his beliefs about children?
What, Critter? Why? Stop slapping it back to him.
Why did we not get a Mega Strike off, man?
Nah.
I don't know, but Critter, instead of holding it, just slapped it back to him 2 times in a row.
Oh yeah? Yeah, skill shot assist again. What map 3v?
Stormship.
I don't know if we've played on Stormship.
I played on it once against Austin. Oh my god, the tractor. Go, Birdo! Get the ball!
I have not played on Stormship.
What are we doing?
Oh,
Yes! No!
Guys,
Hammer Pro!
What is happening? Jesus
that is
Christ.
the worst Scott
Oh
Sterling
my
of all time.
god.
Hammer Bro just starts kicking the ball into his face
I'm-
while he's concussed on
I'm
the ground.
taking
He doesn't
my
get
all-star
assist,
vote.
Critter
My
recovered.
all-star vote is revoked. That
Just eating that poor Critter on the
And
ground.
also-
Garrett's Hammer Bro is robbed.
They
He
have
would never do that.
Attempted a murder.
Bird almost
Go on,
sold by
Coop.
just kicking the ball forward when it was only her and Hammer, bro.
I don't want to hear about a 2v anything with Birdos
This
involved.
map is so funny.
He's
We barely see
God.
this season. I forget how funny
This is only the 7th Thunder Island game this season. I think we were at 7 after week 1 last year.
All I can say
Oh my
is
god,
I
Bowser
cannot
just went
wait
flying from a fish.
until we
Crank
get
it.
Sandtomb back.
Yes! Come on, Coop.
This is a man just playing for the love of the game.
I just want to. If I win this series, I'm 500 on the season, and I think that's respectable. With a speed captain.
That is indeed respectable with the did as your captain.
Also, I'm close on finishing an entire medium pizza throughout the entirety of this game.
Big.
I
God, I love
with
the
pizza.
first highlight was the hammer, bro.
You also were pick 11. So you
I
have,
was pick
you have
11.
you have an excuse for having a speed captain that some other people don't.
Well, I could have had Mario.
Yeah. But you couldn't have had Bowser Jr., DK.
No,
You
the
could
only
have
option I
DK
could have had was
instead
Mario,
of
who is also
Trackbones.
eliminated. Like my only other option also didn't make the playing game.
Find it hilarious that Hamilton got a dry bones with his pick, picked up Peach, and then traded away
His dry
the
bones.
dry bones, so he no longer has it.
I think he was mainly just trying to see if what double dry bones could do.
I think he was just trying to help Dave.
That definitely was the
too
plan, and I'm
dumb.
glad he tested it instead of me.
I think double DB with Hammer Bro is probably the only thing that could compensate for future Daisy.
That's
Yeah.
But you'd have to have a drafting. Actually, you definitely could have done that in this draft.
I could have. Yeah, I could have gotten. We could have gotten a drive.
I could have done it.
Yeah. I don't think you could
And
have,
11
David, because you couldn't have gotten double.
Oh yeah.
But
I could have drafted a hammer,
Colin and
bro.
Garrett both could have had double DB Hammer Bro.
Bowser has spent so long stunned. Hit by
I
the
also
red
think
shell,
this-
then
This
lightning.
is our first game on this map. Come on, boys. Oh,
Where was
fuck.
Critter's positioning?
What was that positioning? He was carving
I
a far
don't know,
post.
he was
He was
not
covering
in the right
top
spot.
corner of the box.
What is that, Crit? He's just not.
That's a bit.
Oh my days. I swear, dry bone skill shot just isn't what it used to be.
Because there's not
He
3
he
more
had
dry
2
bones
skill
to
shot
finish
assists
it.
last round.
Let's go.
The
I think
TD.
my dry bones leads in skill shot assists. Yeah. He had 2 coming in, he had 2 last game.
The other great benefit of if Colin wins this is it makes it look like I was a threat to Danny in the standings.
It literally put me at 4-4 and only missing the playoffs on goal difference. With Diddy Kong in the hard conference. Did. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Pop.
Oh no.
Pour him a red. You didn't need to send the shell, but
4 for 4.
alright.
Send the shell.
Okay, there's one. I'm literally getting the worst
Beautiful red
quality of stream of all time.
Is
Yeah,
that
it just,
everyone or
it just
just
get
Colin?
really.
It just tanked, yeah.
Oh, we're back.
Alright, it's better now.
Clearing back up now. We're back.
It looks like the announce I have finished the entire medium pizza since that I started after the series started.
love that we're getting the lawn series that everyone wanted going into this game.
This game matters a ton, so it
The
needs
most
to go all the way.
series. It's my team's first game on Stormship, and I like that we're gonna get more boxes filled in.
I will say that doing like the double week of games that we did last season really added to the stakes of the final week.
Oh, that was hype.
We did get playoff calculations thanks to doing it this quick, which was also fun.
Well, I would say like 80% accurate playoff calculations.
Yeah.
Am I really gonna win this game after fucking losing everything else? I'm gonna end the fucking season on 2 wins.
4 and 4.
Golden picker
Get
for
straight
Eric.
relegated.
That's so disgusting.
I called this victory, guys.
Dude,
Danny's only lost 1 to one other team.
We strayed away from lava this week, though. We need to see how the boys perform away from
Well, I
home.
banned it anyway. You weren't going to lava. You just took away my snipe. Is how that happened. Danny's. Hold on. No,
Will
this.
Danny get Brazil?
I was
Oh,
gonna say goal difference, but no.
if we did head-to-head
No.
tiebreaker, you would have Reed.
Because the first game. I just realized Bowser
I
used
don't
his
know,
fire
I
at the end
if
I
there
need a
too
big
once he got
effect
scored
for
on.
you.
I have no idea how that would play out.
How? With what? Head to head?
Like the other two tiebreaker things I think have validity is head-to-head and then game score. It's like whether or not you went like 10 and 10 and Reed went like 9 and 11.
Yeah.
Good game.
I'll end 4 and 4. I beat Reed head to head, so I would have been ahead of Reed if we did head to head. If we did head to head, I would have been in.
I think game score is worth a look.
Game score.
That
I
feels
like
like watch
head-to-head,
stats.
you wouldn't want to like wager the entire season on one result.
Head to head, I would have lost.
so is that
And-
Colin's first win in purple uniform?
It is.
Yes, it is.
They did it. It's a crazy
I
basket.
think 5-1 might also be my biggest win of the season. I don't think I've won a game by 4.
Your team has secretly been elite on Stormship this entire time.
Yeah, that was our first game on Stormship, and we just cooked. That was my biggest win of the season.
Can you inspire Hamilton's team to do something great?
We literally go
Get
4-1
Hamilton a win.
playoffs. I'm updating the stats.
So does Jaco have any stakes in this game?
Jaco needs to win I mean,
She's trying
not
to
really.
clinch
Guaranteed
top
top
To
2.
be honest. He's trying to. Actually, if Jaco wins, he gets top. He could get top 1 if Eric loses.
Ooh. Have a chance to punish Eric.
Also,
No, Dave.
Literally,
play against
Reed
Danny
is-
You shut your
rather
mouth.
than Danny.
This
Fact
is
that I
Peaches and
missed out.
Screamers, right?
Yes.
Peaches and Screamers
7.
versus. Well, I think you know who Jake is.
Come on, Mr. Monty. Where are we going?
I mean, I miss on
Stormship,
the conference wins.
Thunder, Crystal.
The top 4 in the Mushroom Kingdom all had 3 conference wins, so I missed out on that based on everything. But if it was just head to head instead of that, I would have been in, which is kind of nuts. Just because I beat Reed. With the least goal scored in the conference.
We have 2 largely autopilot teams in 3rd and 4th. Reed did some stuff. He drafted. I wouldn't consider.
He made a change this week.
Yeah.
I'd say he made a change. He made a waiver wire.
He submitted
Yashi.
a form last week. That
I think
was too late.
he submitted a form this week, I think, didn't he? I don't remember.
No. He submitted one
Fred didn't.
last Saturday.
Mm.
So that's technically what got pulled forward.
Yeah. Oh, is that what I pulled
Oh,
forward?
he's so good.
Come on, Mr. Monty.
I don't.
He's so techy.
God, he is so good. Easily the #1 all-star at his position in the conference.
Yeah, if he's not unanimous,
Yeah. I
something's
think anyone
wrong.
who vote him as the #1 actually should genuinely use their vote. They're clearly
I
pro.
think the funnier vote is the bottom midfield, because I think everyone tends to put their better midfielder at the top for no particular reason. It doesn't
It's a
make a
very
difference.
particular reason, and it's Danny's Hammer Bro in Season 1.
It's my hero in Season 1 playing defense at the bottom.
That is the reason why I always place my more attacking threat at top, and I
was my only shooter on the team that week. He just played defense.
I believe this very firmly to be true.
It just reads as like Cam instead of just right midfielder left.
Oh, Danny, you're giving Peach another chance next season, right?
I'm not gonna grace that with a response.
Honestly, I still believe that Daisy can be decent, but Peach is a lot.
Oh,
better.
I agree.
Peach is just so
I
bad.
don't
Where'd she take
understand
her own teammates?
why is Diddy so much better?
He at
I
least
don't
has, like,
know.
skills
It's like
that-
everything about his ability's better.
Yeah, his abilities at least can be good.
But is he 4-4 in a harder division versus 0-8 in a worse division difference?
Your team has been better for did from the start.
I guess yeah. I built my team
Hamilton's
better, but
team
like
was
that
not
much
a
better.
good team for a speed captain. He had like the meta team for a power captain from last season. He had 0 shooters, which Danny tried that last year, and it blew.
Didn't end well. We got into an insane shootout with Petey one week though.
I think if you have a speed captain, you just need to surround with dry bones and shooters.
Yeah, it's got to be like a dry bone, 2 dry bones in the hammer bro, and then I think the ball gets moving enough that you get TPs and maybe a shot from hammer bro. every now and then.
I made a change the last 2 weeks where I pumped my dry bones up to mid. Like I'd always had bad success with midfield dry bones, but I did it. But I think it was because I had Monty in defense, but having Koopa in defense made a big difference. So I was allowed to have a more advanced dry bones while still like not having the slowest player alive playing defense.
I fuck with ooh. Oh
I think
my God,
defensive.
what a goal.
I think a
Yoshi!
character.
Oh, there's a tail
Oh,
wag.
he's
with the
tail
balance
wag.
character
Tail wag. I think defensive balance is big because they can defend and still pass the ball and get it out while not being super slow. I think that's a good spot for balance.
No, I agree.
Jesus.
And I
What's
let,
happening?
for a little while, my season also turned on when I got my Monty out of the back line. Because they just can't clear it.
They can't clear it and they can't cover any ground. Like I don't care if they can tackle from far away or whatever, but you can't cover ground. You're not doing anything.
Yoshi's
One
having
other
himself
set
a
of
tail
states
wag
where this
worthy
is
game.
Yoshi for Golden Boot actually is feasible.
Yoshi
Would
is
Danny,
up
would
for
Jacob win
grabs.
that?
He will get Mega Strike goals per game easily.
I think he would.
Not even close.
Second goal was a deek deke from Yoshi. Even got a
He
slow-mo
scored
deke
through
from it.
lightning, too. I don't know how that happened. I think the lightning hit the
Yeah.
ball.
I feel like no matter what circumstances, Jacob can
Crystal Smash.
tail wag.
Mr. Monty's just killing people after the whistle.
That was 4-0. Jesus.
Or 4-0.
Crystal Smash.
I mean, I
is
guess
the
it's
Yeah.
It is
yeah,
like
it is.
it is significantly worse than Thunder Wham.
Especially because it affects the ball so much, even if she's the one holding the ball.
Is Thunder Ram the second worst?
I don't think so.
I guess it might be.
I think Peaches. I think Peaches.
Peaches.
Yeah.
Nuclear team.
Diddy's has like Diddy's has value.
Hear me out.
It also
Peach-
doesn't. It's longer, and it doesn't get his own team.
No, it does
Peach
get his own
and
team.
Thunderwham are essentially actually just the same thing. Like they just affect like the bubble of space around, and then Peach's thing
Yeah.
goes away so fast that it's roughly the same amount of time that it takes someone to recover from Thunderwham.
True. That's true.
Does Thunderwham get your own team?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty similar. Diddy's is longer, but he can still get his own team.
Yeah.
At least it's guaranteed to get at least one opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't do it, but he can like Wario style sit in it and pop like a Mega Strike. Like he can sit in the UFO beam.
Dave, except for that one time when Diddy stole none of the other team and just stole 3 of his players.
Oh yeah.
he did do that. I think our season changed on 2 moments. It was that moment and the double Birdo.
We're talking
That-
about all
those
these
2 moments.
tiebreakers and stuff. Skill shot assist.
Skill shot assist.
Goal for Toad. That Toad's an all-star candidate.
Toad is an all-star kid. I will make the text yellow on anyone. There'll be an indicator on whoever got
I feel
voted
like the
an all-star.
Scream is an overhyped power-up. I think that actually might be possibly second worst in my opinion.
Doesn't.
Have we ever seen a
never
small
really get
character
value
like
off it.
score a goal though? Like it doesn't really help
No, that's
offensively, but I do think it helps defensively a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's similar
Clock,
to the
I
big.
guess.
It's
You
kind of
think
like
you think
bigs where they don't
better
really
than
score off of
Thunderwham?
it. I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
Because they have the same stats, don't they?
Who does?
Bowser Jr. and Diddy. Or Donkey.
Yeah. No. Bowser Jr. is shooting, passing. He's Wario, Hammer Bro build.
What's Donkey?
Donkey's power. He's
What's Donkey?
PD Bowser.
So he's defense shooting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which actually is
I
kind of
still
nice
like-
because
I
that
know-
means when he hits, he goes further, so it gives him some more movement.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we haven't seen this much because they've been controlled by Grant and Adam this season. I think in my mind, I would want the Wario Bowser Jr. build as my striker.
What was that teleport?
Yeah. I mean, I think season 1 did pretty well why that's the build.
Oh, skill shot goal. Yeah, but my team and Grant found a meta in week 2 and then never changed his team.
Founded by
But then we
accident,
fell-
everybody submitted the same roster.
But then we both fell apart in the playoffs. So
That's also because everyone, like, by then everyone had caught up to you.
yeah, because I guess I started pretty close to the meta
Yeah.
just on night.
You were just a birdo. away.
Mr. Monty was clearing the way. Almost a heroic play. Oh my god, it's just Mr. Monty. They're all coming back.
Oh,
Oh,
4 in the red.
Oh!
Eats the
oh, she
shell.
got it off. 4 in the red.
It was so stupid that with all the experimentation we did in sidekicks, the only thing that mattered was triple dry bones.
Last season, yeah. Can Daisy pull one out here?
Hamilton could double his map win
I feel
total
like
in the season with this
Waluigi
one.
himself has had a better season too.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Luigi's been cooking on the Mega Strikes.
Yeah.
He's second in Mega Strike goals. Like he's using that wall effectively.
Yoshi throws 2 red shells and flies off the map.
The captain.
Dude, Monty,
What are you
he
doing,
pops
Daisy?
his. Monty pops his skill shot a decent amount, and it's never in the right spot.
No.
First egg.
Hammer needs to pop.
But it's on
his more.
Thunder Island.
Will the glitch be here this time?
Matt picked genius from Hamilton potentially.
He elects not to pop the egg there.
This could be game win number 2
Oh.
for Hamilton.
Jacob's had trouble against the speed captains as well, to be honest, not just Eric.
Has he?
Yoshi's off the map.
He lost to me.
Yoshi got off the map.
Zach.
I don't know. I guess he
Launches
didn't lose to you, Dave, right? But he lost to me, and he's.
Yoshi has not been able to touch the ball in like a minute.
Yeah, the passing doesn't get to him.
Oh my god.
He's not gonna have enough time because he's gonna want to roll over
He
everyone.
might not even have enough time to
He's
win.
done it. He's done it.
Wow. Ham gets a game win.
He's
He
done
had
it.
that egg for an entire minute.
The second game into the season. If Ham pulls it a win.
He could.
I'm updating the stats real
We're
quick.
finishing
You might
on
very
this.
well pull off a win.
When
And
it doesn't matter
Jacob
and he's not
will
here.
have some words with Yoshi in that case.
Just to pray for times like these.
Is egg roll
Crystal.
the best ability?
No shot.
No?
No. It's gotta be PD and Warrior.
Is there?
It's either 1 or 2.
I think egg rolls. I feel like is converted like 90% of the
He,
time.
I mean, if you only look at the ability to create Mega Strikes, it absolutely is egg roll. But I think egg roll's also the easiest to counter with map picks.
Wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he has a Mega Strike goal per game, which no one else does. He has 21. The next highest has 15. Did he end the season in positive impact? He does. Wow. He gets over 1. Huge performances.
The kid.
I was actually gonna change impact to like look at, because right now it's based on the average goals per game. I was gonna change it to be based on per team, and I didn't feel like doing that. But you might see some impact scores change in the off season if I feel like
we
changing.
have overtaken the best defense in the league. Suck it, Danny.
Are you bet? For goals against.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which potentially
Oh, I know.
Jacob could get it.
There's a second decimal if you want to look at how close it is.
Let's go.
I think if you look at, let's see, team stats, goals against, you are. Bay City has 54 goals against. And what was it, Danny? That's 57. Least goal against is Adam, but he hasn't played as many games. Second least is actually Dave, but that's because he's gotten swept too many times that he hasn't played a third game.
That's not
That could never happen.
Jack
That's
the
me.
top 3 sidekick goals per game has a Koopa and a Monty in there. It's insane.
Is it still my Koopa?
Yeah.
Yeah. My Koopa's been cooking. I'm surprised Big Nosh isn't on there.
He played defense the first half of the year and didn't score a goal until like week 4.
That'll do it. Who's
Second half of the year,
DB1?
MVP.
That's Dave's dry bones that hand drafted, right? Gotcha. That's the traded dry bones.
Yeah.
I think so.
If you want to do a deep dive on the stats, noconsolation.github.io. Some of them are on there. It gets updated weekly whenever I get around to it.
Oh, egg roll up by 1 is brutal. on this map.
There it is.
Especially when there's only 3.
Oh,
Run,
red
Monty, run!
Is this?
I feel like he could have gotten 6 there.
Probably not. It was right in Critter's face.
Jago's a 1-0 on this map. He's only played
Makes
one
every
game
save.
here. It's kind of wild.
4 in the red right in front of Critter's face. He saves all 4.
Yosh.
Makes up for it.
Will this be the worst season in SPL history?
Dan, when did you go the last season?
Dan got like 5
I
ties.
didn't
How
have
many
a. I
points
didn't.
do you
Let's
have?
say I didn't have a serious win, but I had a lot of ties because that was the whole point of my team at halfway through the season.
Yeah, how many points did you end up with? Because right now Ham has 0 points.
I ended up with like. I want to say I had like 7 points or something, 7 or 9. It was like something in there. I had a bunch of ties.
If you gave Ham a point for forcing in game 3, he would have 2 points. Even if he wins this, he would only have 4.
But he also played fewer games.
Yes, that. Well,
Yeah.
how many games did you play? What, 10 last season?
Oh, 11.
11? So if you expand equals 2 over 8.
Another egg for Yoshi.
If he had 2.75, and if he wins this, he would have
Let's
ended
not
up at
use it.
5.5 if you extrapolate. So,
Egg? No, he says shoot it. Egg?
Danny
There
had-
it is.
Oh, he gets another
Oh
one.
my
He didn't
God,
get Daisy
Daisy.
though. He got another egg.
That's wild. That is wild.
There he goes.
Disgusting.
Kill the game with an egg.
He gets another one.
Come on,
He got another egg.
The fact they got so many eggs is crazy work, dude. Jesus.
Danny
30
had,
seconds.
Danny had 7 points and a minus 6 goal differential. Significantly
that's
better.
way
than
better
him.
than what
Not
Ham
even
had.
close.
Is that 2-1 for Jago?
NTNJV last season had 7 points and a negative 24, which is still significantly better than Hamilton.
What is Hamilton's goal differential this season?
I'm updating the stats at the moment. Minus 31.
Oh my God.
He only has 27 goals. For context, Diddy Kong, like one of the worst captains, bottom 3 in goals for has 22. And Ham's team has 27.
I hate to hear that.
So this will be Fred.
Also, Wario 4th least goals for is kind of nuts. He hasn't played yet this week, but still.
Neither
Alright,
team
Fred.
did a form
He
in-
needs 4 to get
Flying
above
Dutchman.
Fred, who also hasn't played.
Put him in the dirt.
He eats
What
7
maps
goals.
we got?
to get above
Austin?
30.
We got Dump, Lava, Crystal. So
Oh.
David needs Freddy to wallop at him.
What's the goals that I need to make up again?
16, I believe.
16?
Yeah, it was 15 or 16.
You need 16 goals to be made up.
So, Fred.
That's one.
Barring that you beat me.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I have confidence in that. That'll happen.
Did I do this wrong?
So
I'm not worried
realistically,
there.
He just needs
Did
Fred to
Ed-
win by
Eric
plus
not
8, and then he
clinch
needs to beat you
top?
by plus 8, Eric.
I mean, yeah.
Say it again?
It's-
If Freddy wins by 8, then he only needs to beat you by 8 goals. And if
Light
Freddy
work.
wins by 15 goals, then he only needs to beat you by...
I guess Eric.
Fred
I
wins
thought
by
Eric had
15
clinched
and
top
I
2. I guess Eric hadn't.
I have a negative goal differential when I win.
Jacob was
Get
clenched
started
up.
early.
Keep up that save pace.
Maybe? I don't know.
We just cancel the series and extrapolate the data.
Just multiply. I think you'd get it.
Rip it.
Play on
Oh,
the
what?
other side of the debate. I also think that Wario is a perfect example of you don't win just because you're an offense captain.
Yeah.
He is
Also, I
3
think
and
that
4.
Adam
He's
is a
in third
very good
place.
example of the importance of map picks, because on paper, I think he has arguably the best team in the conference.
I would have run that team as Wario captain. I would have no problems running. I mean, I might have ended up doing something different, but I have no problems with his team comp. But yeah, map picks is. Yes. What's his first?
As of right now, because Eric is preloaded with a loss, Jacob is top of the conference.
Yeah. What is Adam? Adam is the Dutchman.
Flying Dutchman.
So yeah, he has a 40% win percentage. Well, why is this a percentage? This is broken. These shouldn't be percentages.
I don't think we've seen a single blue skill shot this season. Like, I'm not saying like one converted into a goal. I just don't think we've seen one.
Yes,
I don't think we have either.
Oh my God, is he here?
I didn't even see you join.
like a ghost.
Yeah, I've been like past 10 minutes, bro.
Adam himself.
Adam is
I
here.
didn't see because I've been putting in the stats, so I didn't see if anyone had joined or not.
No, I didn't hear anything.
This is how I learn the difference
Yeah.
between Adam and Grant.
This is the learning moment. Adam is Dutchy. The Flying Dutchman. Get it?
Yeah.
We need Ham here.
Yeah,
for
too bad
this.
Hamilton isn't here to learn.
Yeah, too bad he's in the woods.
Probably a good thing that Freddy isn't here, so Adam doesn't have to experience being on the other side of that. Passion.
The chatter. The passion.
Oh, he should just be hidden. Okay.
On you, Freds. 8 more.
I need a lot more goals, team.
Anyway, as I was saying, I won't shy away from the stat just because he's here. Adam with a 0.8 win percent over expected on his first map choice, which means he does worse on his own map choice than the average map.
That's probably his flawed stat.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I mean, it's possible.
Uh-oh.
As Wario goes up for a 6 mega.
I'm not a statistician. I put aerospace engineer. Don't.
So neither of these teams
I
can
took one stat class in college.
Yeah.
because Jacob won.
And Fred, theoretically,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Jacob
but
and
realistically, no.
Eric.
Yeah. Fred would
Fred,
also have
in
to
theory,
take
Fred
16.
could. Adam cannot.
Wait, so Freddy makes up the 16 goal difference as well, then Eric would fall out of top 2 and David would make it.
Only if Eric also loses.
Yeah. So I'm saying that.
How did he get a 4 in the red off there?
He's the goat.
Oh, Critter saves all. The critters today have been unreal. I feel like there's been a lot of top tier critter play today.
We are losing some heavy frames, by the way.
Well, except for mine just posting up on the far corner of the box.
We don't need to talk about that one. He was chilling.
He did fine the rest of the series.
Not
Oh
again.
my god, Wario wants
This is-
Mega Strike this game.
Fart conversion.
Third
is
mega
insane.
strike of the game.
Wario literally got tackled out of the Mega Strike and he said, "No, I'm going again."
So realistically, they're just playing each other for 3 and 4.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Great.
This is pretty much it's to see who. So Number 3 will play Reed. Number 4 will play Grant. I don't know who you would rather play. Probably Reed in the 4, because if you ban Wastelands,
Probably Reed.
he's pretty vulnerable.
Oh, that food just got personal.
I think there's a pretty clear recipe to beating Reed, and it's just ban Wastelands.
Don't let Luigi go to Wasteland.
That is one
So
of the
it does
It's
matter.
gonna be best of 5s, so it's gonna be a separate form. So Grant's probably gonna be competitive. Can't even play for it.
I'm gonna have to do some stat work with that. I'll have to figure some shit out for playoffs.
I'll talk to Grant and get him to submit a form. I was
No, I just meant like in general. I have some things. I talked to him earlier today about what we want to
28
do.
shots to 10. That is
Not
bad.
loving the chance here.
That was 5-2 to Adam
Yeah,
or Fred.
Yeah,
5-2 to Adam.
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 We go to Lava
I'm
next.
trying to update the schedule live so I
Yeah,
don't have to
8
do
team
it.
goals to make up now.
So I don't have to do it after the fact because it's way harder after the fact.
Yeah.
The schedule tab is not automated in any way. It's just me.
Adam could have 100% win percentage when in attendance. Oh my god, Freddy has been chatting up a storm.
Oh yes. Well,
Yeah.
I think I need to pull up the stream now.
Yeah, Freddy, I got you now. Oh, Freddy might
Oh
be,
god.
Freddy might be.
I'm
taking
here in
that.
chat. I hate Wario. This is absurd. Oh, he's self-defecating.
Self-deprecating. Oh.
That started last week. Instead of deprecating, everyone started self-deprecating.
The true secret to any win is self-defecation.
It's all about self-defecation.
Deprecation. Self-deprecation.
Season 1, then I was self-deprecating. We've gone.
I mean, a Wario self-defecates every game.
It's true.
Don't worry, I will catch Freddy's live reaction in chat.
I like Wario, or I like Fred saying I hate Wario, which is super fair, having handed him his only triple dry bones loss last season.
For Daisy, that does not go in.
Oh, what?
Seriously.
Yeah, for Daisy, sometimes the ball, whenever she gets hit, just like flies
I
sideways.
think it's because she's spinning.
Wait,
Like it doesn't go towards them.
is it because Daisy's
I
a
guess,
different
yeah.
height than Waluigi?
I don't know if they coded height programming into this
I think
game.
it's because Daisy spins. I think it just flings out in a random direction when she gets hit.
That's probably true.
Freddy says, yes, Waluigi, keep going, yes.
Yeah.
I hate that you took a monochromatic tone there.
That's exactly how Freddy delivered it.
Exactly how
Also, you didn't want to throw any mic
Totally.
peeking into that?
When
You
do we
should
get
mic
random between Freddy and Waluigi?
Someone's got to get on that right away.
We've got authors in this club, I'm sure.
Where's Gabe? Petition
Oh, where's
art
Gabe?
books removed.
Where is Gabe? I'm trying to get a drink with the lad.
That's a question for Gabe.
Alright, just 8
Is that a
more.
Koopa? Yeah.
I like how Wario's power-up is called Gas Mask, and it's just him farting. They just call it the fart.
Don't worry, Freddy's YouTube delay is coming soon.
It's not good optics, Colin. Why
It's
is he
also
just
like-
butt slamming Waluigi into the ground?
It says Koopa.
Like, it uses red card, but it's a UFO coming from the sky. Like, they're not getting sent off; they're getting abducted.
Alright, 7-0 is score coming. Come on, Fred.
7-0 is Gorgon. I don't know. We
That's
kind
a
of hit
tall order.
the scores that are weird that we hadn't hit.
Yeah,
Like
3-0 was the
6-4.
big one.
I think 6-4 is our next best shot, and once we get there, then we need someone to get the 7. And
I guarantee that 6-4 happened in playoffs last year.
it probably did, but I didn't. We didn't save the stats for playoffs last year, so
Oh, not in his
it's
face.
you know. Oh, sick in our head.
Here goes
Oh,
Dave's season
no.
right now.
Oh.
Sting.
Oh.
1, 2.
Austin, if it makes you feel better, we had 23 individual scores last season, and we've had 26 individual scores this season. That you know does anything for you.
If that does anything.
Gets me hot and bothered.
Critter,
He
pick
says
it up.
that He's so glad that he had to keep it to his team.
Waluigi's getting murdered right now.
Fred, how many roster moves have you made? Is it
Monty, you're a hero.
2? I don't think anyone's made more than 2 waiver claims at least.
Oh.
5 in the red. Goodbye, Dave season.
Put my life into pieces.
Unless.
Oh,
Critter? Critter Sim?
He
He still has a chance.
This Monty is buying time.
240p.
Kill time.
We want Waluigi to win for Dave's
You
sake,
probably need a. Everyone's on fire.
yes. Oh my god, he's done it. Unless. Oh!
3-2
I
win.
love reading Freddy's
The
chat.
crystal.
Like 30-second YouTube delay. If there was a
You-
map
you-
where
at
this
least
was
you could
possible,
see.
it would be Crystal.
Yeah.
But we're at the
What's he need? 11-0?
I mean, yeah, we're at a
Crystal.
17
Although
goal
Wario
difference
is
in
definitely
Crystal is averaging 7 goals per game. 7 goals per game on Crystal. Average goals per game is. Hold on, let me. Give me 1 second.
So 7-0 is very doable.
That's wrong.
It's been so long since we've seen the tomb.
Average goals per game is 6. Crystal averaging 7.
What map do we want removed? We're gonna do a wheel, but
I don't know. I feel like we could figure out a way to include them all somehow.
I'd be fine saying about it, don't.
Be okay with that.
The least played map this season was Thunder Island. No, I'm
Gotta
a
keep
Thunder
Thunder
Island
in
fan.
for a little pizzazz.
I kind of like
I'm a
the,
Thunder
And,
Island fan.
and Wastelands.
I kind of like the
Like,
map
but it is
rotation.
by far the least played map this season.
I like this map rotation, but it'd be better if you replaced the dump with Sand Tomb.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That'd be perfect.
I'm not saying I like the map pool. I miss the Sam Tomb deeply.
Let's get rid of Lava Pit.
I like
And there's
rotating
there's no personal bias or anything with that take. Just get rid of the Lava
Hell.
Pit.
Hell, you know what? Just
I'm
very
also fine
classic.
with getting rid of the lava pit.
What were you said bite of vanilla?
What?
I'm 0-3
Well played,
on
bro.
Lava
Well
Pit
played.
this season. And I think I was 1-4
Cheeky
on
little
it
chip
last season.
as he gets flattened.
Shouts out to Boo.
More clear.
I think it was a decent season. 9-10 in games. Damn.
Adam, if you lose this, you play Grant in the play-in games. Either make playoffs or get relegated.
Now hold on, that's not a guarantee yet.
If you win, you play someone.
I mean, it could change if they wins by like 23 5.
Not be too late.
Oh yeah. I feel like Shy Guy's skill shot is better than Koopa's.
I agree with that statement.
Like you just showed why.
Sure.
Yeah.
By that.
Yeah, okay.
I like Koopa's vibes better though.
Yeah, agreed.
Better
Sure.
locker room guy. Did you get a skill shot assist on that, Dan?
Shy Guy
Yeah.
has some high quality vibes. Let me
I
tell
think we
you.
had 0 Chupas last year. So early on.
It's tragic that last year had no Koopa and no Birdo. They
Koopa was
deserve-
gone by, like,
they
week
deserve-
3, and Birdo was gone by like week 5.
Well, I think part of the issue was my Birdo never skill shot and no one else bothered to use one. So we didn't get to see the fact that it's the most broken skill shot
thrashing
in the
right
game.
now. In the wrong direction for Dave.
Yeah, wrong
Yep.
direction, man. I don't like.
What was that, Waluigi?
The fact
A
that
win
he's gonna
for
comfortably
Adam
make
means
playoffs
Adam
with
is 3 and
a
plays
horrendous
Reed.
goal difference is just great.
What's
Okay, winner
Fred's
plays Reed.
prior to this?
What'd you ask, Danny?
What's Fred's goal difference prior
I
to
think
this
he was negative
this
4.
match?
It's currently at -9, but that is including this series.
I'm pretty sure it was negative 4, but had it 9.
And he's comfortably making playoffs.
Yeah, he was in 3rd.
I'm -5 with the same record. And I'm eliminated.
That adds a little bit of perspective.
And I beat Fred head to head. What is Fred saying in the chat?
We should make a
Good,
combined
good leading at someone else before
afterwards.
Fred drops a GG, I guess.
Just utter collapse.
The self-defecation.
You need to tip, you didn't
He wasn't
tip your
doing
hat
enough
yet.
of it.
If only Ham was here instead of lost in the woods, he could have self-deprecated enough to get the second win.
Does anyone know if Hamilton ever escaped his hockey?
It never
Better
escaped
not.
the
He
woods.
said he was good.
I swear to
He
God,
said
if
he
he
was
gets
good.
a 3 out of 4, he better not get a 3 out of 4.
He's done it many
One.
times. 2! 2.
Love the slideshow for the.
Yeah, that was
Displays.
an absolute slideshow.
I don't know what happened on that Mega Strike, but
I didn't see the 4th shot.
I really
It's like
you
back to
guys
normal now,
counting
too.
Out loud, like 2 seconds behind the game.
it was indeed a slideshow for that one.
That was the series against Adam last year when he did that. Oh, the butt goal and the butt cam. It's over.
But yeah.
But yeah, it's
Defecation for
over.
the win, baby. Self-defecation for the win.
Oh, Fred has said a little hook. That's gonna go away soon.
Yeah, but unfortunately for you, Fred, the hope is gone with one Tookus.
Not the tickets.
Butt cam to butt goal to
He's
end your
keeping your
season.
fingers.
Unless
Never wanted to end on butt cam.
it's a butt goal, don't forget. Spellcasters conference ending in the way that it should.
Disagree.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright,
And we end on
the
a
match
game that
everyone's been waiting
means
for.
jack shit.
Let's show them who we are. This might be
Unless
Although-
Dave wins and then
Although,
Jaco gets first.
one of the only
And then
series
fortunate
that Eric
Adam.
nearly lost was against Hamilton's Peach team. There is a chance.
The
Eric,
Peach team.
Eric
This very
has
well
a
might
bad
be Peach's
history
last-
against speed characters.
We might never see Peach
Every
again.
so far, every game this week's gone to 3, which is fun.
That is true. That's why this is taking so long.
Yeah.
Point.
This will be this. If this goes to 3, it'll be the most games, obviously. Week 5 also had 5 games go to 3. Week 2 had 0 games go to 3.
We're going to Wasteland, Lava, and Dump. I think you got to get it done in 2 days. I'm gonna be honest.
Oof. We get Wasteland, so that's huge.
But is it Wasteland, Lava, Dump, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think your 0 passing team's getting it done on the Dump.
What is Eric's name? Goose Crusade. He's
Crusade.
100% win rate on Wastelands, 0% or 50% on the Dump. So Wastelands could be a tough win, but Dave's 50%.
We already have Mud and a Shy Guy goal, which is sick.
Why is the Mud carry 3 goals? Get in there, Monty. Invade Monty.
I love watching Monty go fast in this map.
Look at him go. Oh god, he's been hit with a shot.
Joe Montgomery. Show him you belong.
Peach from deep.
Barely even reaches the 10.
Oh! What?
Red shell redirect that shot.
Put one up. No. Not you.
Come on. Oh.
These dry bone skill shots are really going where they need to go. Mud again.
How did he get Mud there? Didn't he just get run over by a chain shot?
So wait, so Fred just won.
No.
No, Fred lost.
Fred lost. So that means Jaco and Eric have clinched top 2.
5 in the red. Give me 2.
Adam just left. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Jaco and Eric have clinched top 2. But Eric does need to win to get top 1.
I have confidence in that. It's these vibes. Vibes are high with this crew.
You're also playing Hamilton. Or Dave, I guess, actually. Sorry.
Let's go!
That's big from the dry bones.
Dave has been eliminated, correct? That seems right.
We want one more win from Peach though before she disappears forever.
Never to be picked up again.
So the tiers have been determined. This just decides some ordering between Jaco and between Jaco and Eric. Everything else is decided. How does Fred? Oh, because I haven't updated it. So Adam will be the 3 seed. Fred will be the 4 seed.
Actually good pitch.
I would say actually a really nice steal from Beach into a terrible shot.
Classic.
Hamilton only played 2 games above the minimum.
Oh, what a save.
Yeah, because he only won 2 games.
What a goal!
Poor Montgomery just can't
What's
find his
the
footing.
max games would be 824.
No charge from the corner. Yeah, max will be 24.
Oh, no one played more than 21. And then Ham played 18. Everyone else will play at least. I played 19. Would be and Dave will play.
Ooh,
at
the sweet spot.
At most 19.
Absolutely tragic down there with 21 games, 6 plays.
Well,
Yeah,
a
their
lot
team
of tight
with
games.
21 games is top.
I ended up with a lot of sweeps in both directions. Like I swept Fred,
Oh
I
god.
swept Reed, and I got swept by a few teams. Which is why I don't have I didn't have a lot of game 3s. But I won game 2s and lost game 2s.
For crit.
Which is interesting.
That's why I pay you the big
Speak
bucks.
from crit.
I don't pay my
I
credit.
love you, but you need to stop shooting.
We have mud again.
She taking it that far up the field.
Mud!
Montgomery, why do you have mud again?
Oh my god.
This man's getting muddy.
I guess have all, or at least 3 goals this game. 3 of the 4.
Yeah, Shy Guy's got a Hattie.
Montgomery has not attempted 1 shot this game. Each has attempted double digits.
Montgomery Mole sucks. Alright.
Crank it!
The chance he just
Come
belongs
on, Shy Guy!
Also, he's just bad.
Look at that slot, Tatham. What are you doing, lad?
Monty's have a lot of trouble on the wastelands.
Monty's. I think it's also like they're labeled as defensive characters, but are just lost on defense.
Yeah, they're just slow and they can't really. Birdo's definitely the better defensive sidekick that also has shooting.
Shots to game. Those are almost all Peach except for the goals.
I should have kept my Toad. The pod pressured me into going for the Monty.
What was that? That was 2-4 score?
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, worse. No, it wasn't 2-4. It was worse than that. It's 5-2.
Finished 5.
Alright, so we only need, what, 20?
Easy work.
Doable. Come on, boys. I know what you want more than anything else right now. It's game 3. So we'll get it to you.
I love how much credence Dave gives to the pod
More
considering
credence,
the
bro.
majority of it's getting relegated.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's how it starts.
Teleported behind the keep and then shot it.
That is so scary.
So much on fire Shy Guy noises.
Eric likes that apparently.
Three Shy Guys will do that to you.
What a great pass back from Montgomery.
Pass.
Right to Petey.
I need you to stop cherry picking. It's not your game.
It's gonna go crazy if she scored
Oh
right
my
then, cherry picking.
What a play by the DB.
Came on and did 5.
Yeah, I was trying to reverse jinx it, but fortunately we do have the hardest lead to hold in soccer.
Oh, you get a.
I would argue that is also especially true in strikers because of mega strikes.
Yes.
Especially against a captain like this.
I don't know. I still feel like a 1-goal lead is worse.
Let's
go.
come on.
Stand on your head.
I don't have the order of goals saved. I can't look up the rate of losses of the 1-0 lead versus the 2-0 lead, but I can't imagine 1-0 leads don't get one more.
Any
But again,
2-0
come
lead
on.
becomes a
Let's
1-0
make
lead.
this.
They come
Let's
back.
use this
I mean-
mud well. Come on.
Yeah,
Well, like
on!
that is true.
2-0 leads not including 1-0 lead.
Agree?
One. If we get a sixth game 3, it would be nuts for a week 8. I kind of love it. Not that a lot of the games meant that much.
See, none of the other
making me
games mean anything
glad
though.
That we did not do a combined a mega week. We would have been out here for
Yes.
5 hours.
We did what 18? What with the mega week last season? We did what 24 games?
There you go, PD.
I think it sounds
Right?
right.
Because it was everyone played 2, so that'd be 24.
There's the crank and limbo I was waiting for.
So
Yeah. Plus, we had already done another week earlier that week.
The week
we did
before we
another
did
week.
12 or like 6,
we did
12,
a
yeah.
mini week the week before.
Which should have been
But then on
12.
Thursday, right?
Which is the same as our week 2 this
Ooh.
season.
Yeah.
And then the mag week would have been this plus another like 6 games.
Like each. Dry peach. Try peach.
Missile! Ah, come on.
Right now we are at this week we're at three teams. So like 3 of the teams who won game 1 end up winning the series, and 2 of the teams who lost game 1 ended up winning the series.
You got Peach open down the field.
Peach could
He's
even it
run
up with
directly
a
into the
game
fire.
3 win.
She's dead.
There's still a chance.
Let's go.
I'm not taking my team to lava pit anymore.
You shouldn't take your team against speed characters. Is what I'm hearing.
Eric has now lost twice against Peach.
That's lost
He's
2
got a
games.
good point there.
Eric has lost as many times to Peach as Hamilton has won games in the entire season.
Eric against
Eric
speed
is
characters
responsible
is
for
kind
half
of
of Peach's
suspect. I'm not gonna lie.
It
He's-
really is.
He's currently
Good for him.
3
There's
and
no
3.
speed characters in the playoffs.
Right? No, 4 and 4 versus speed characters. Well, Fred's at the playoffs,
Yeah.
and Fred beat Eric.
I did.
None of the other,
Low
none of the
key,
other
Somehow
speed
Delta
characters.
face off, but
Hey,
low key
did
my
he still up
playoff
for
run is
trade?
making a whole lot more sense now. There weren't many speed characters in the playoffs. We went to the finals and lost to a speed character. PD just can't do it against the speed.
Hey, Petey can't.
too fast for the mud.
If anyone wants Diddy Kong, you can give me your first round pick and a berth into the top division.
I'm gonna have a long talk
Make
with
them
PD
remember
before
you,
playoffs.
Make them remember your name.
Diddy as the most successful speed character. If you want to take down Eric, he's your guy.
Come on, PD.
Monty. This Monty's just throwing his body around.
No, why the
got
mud?
We have mud.
Mud to the keep though, that's huge.
That was a shit mud. What the what?
That was a deep TP.
That was a shit mud.
He's so slow.
Monty's had a tough time moving this series. Good rip, Peach. Good rip.
Take it again. Yes.
Oh, that's Montgomery's
Monty.
first shot.
So he actually took a shot. Threw an absolutely diabolical hip check there.
Picture this team.
Good clear.
Peach up top. Hammer Bro top midfield. Dry Bones bottom midfield. Dry Bones in the back. How many wins do you think they're getting?
More than they lose, I think.
I'd say.
I would say. I feel like they might go
4
even.
would be the line. Obviously, with good coaching, this map pool would be important.
God, this level sucks
Ooh.
for
Yeah.
PD. God, this level sucks for PD.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Fake PD here. Noted in my notes.
You should have known.
Austin doubted.
David
Take
had the
him to
mortgage.
lava and the dump. Get there,
Lava
PD.
lava was an experiment. Dub was not my choosing.
Monty is just rolling back there, just hitting people
Monty, I need
because
to
he
be
can't
on
really
top
go
of
upfield.
They're together
Monty's
in a
like
sec.
stuck down here because he can't get upfield, so he's just bodying people.
He honestly moves faster by just diving than he does doing
Yeah,
tackles.
his
Tackles
slide
go
and
out.
dive is way faster.
We have
than
mud. We
everything
have
else.
mud. Come on.
Oh, what a
Thank
play
goodness
from
of
Monty!
it.
He just
Fine
nails him in the
Fine
back of the head.
David could get his
What a
revenge
shot.
by denying Eric top of the conference here.
Come on. Right behind!
Oh no, Dry Bones just
Bones
trolled.
says, "I don't want the ball."
Generational.
No!
It's a
Generational
throw.
troll from Driver.
Yeah. Come on, give me 2. Give me 2. That's what I want.
None.
Let's go!
Motherfucker!
None.
Ew!
You did not deserve it.
Critter. And he wastes the rest of the mud.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Bill.
He makes
Yes,
up for his
Drybo.
mistake.
No one's there. Come on!
You don't
Not
survive
another
two.
one!
You don't
Another
survive
bullet!
two.
Come on! That's it!
I think
I have not been paying attention
that
to all
was, that was
this
the
game, and
same
I've
shy
just-
guy who build, wasn't it?
I've just mentally tuned in. 2-2.
I don't know if that was the same shy guy who build or
Oh.
not. I give
Almost
shy
all.
guy his sister not for.
Tracking the
Almost
different.
pulled the
It's
double
Eric's
TP.
fault that like, it's Eric and the non like. And,
Oh, almost
and
the first
basically
double
Grant's
multiple
fault that we don't have perfect
He almost
individual
did it.
stats. The double teams screw everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we almost saw the
Oh.
double TP. What a time it would have been. And he gets mud.
Why mud? Why mud?
Let's make good use of this mud.
Monty rip.
Montgomery. Montgomery.
Throws it to Peach.
I was
Montgomery.
like, Peach is like 0-6 on this map.
Dude, he gets so much distance on
This
his.
is not a
Oh,
good place for
charge
Peach
ball.
to be.
Come on.
She dishes it back.
Oh,
Shit back to Peach.
a lot
Oh,
of people
charge
gone.
ball.
he actually got 2 of.
Oh
Here
my
you
god.
go.
Four in the red. Four in the red.
There were
Oh
shells
my
in here.
Do it.
No.
Oh my god. Imagine.
Oh, the bomb stops the teleport.
This is absolute seeds for the last regular season.
Yeah.
Fuck
nails him in the head.
friendly dry bones.
Oh my god.
Oh, what is happening?
A peach bowl. Just kidding. Dishes it back.
Back to DB.
DB.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh,
Top seed!
alright.
Oh,
Update
my
stats.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna update the graph and then I'm probably gonna leave. I'm meeting up with
Dave, I know you're sad, but that was a good game.
for only for Austin's sake. Austin, I'm meeting up with Ty, Rob, and Eddie.
I love you.
What a team.
I was also with. I don't know if you know him, Ryder Sadler.
You went to high school with me, right?
Yeah, well, elementary, different. He went to high school with Will.
Gotcha. Yeah, elementary school.
Yeah,
I remember his face.
yeah. He's here for the summer. So I was with him earlier, but yeah, I mean it was Cy, Rob, and Eddie.
That's legendary.
This is for Jake on the VOD.
Goodbye, YouTube stream.
If he's, I will. Okay.